Good morning, Georgianna. We're coming to you from the Trinity Studios. It is really, really hard. I think the entire preaching team would tell you it's hard to follow Nathan when he preaches because he's so exceptional. And to follow last week's Take 5 is going to be hard today because, let's face it, Nathan is funny. Nathan is creative. He did something interesting. And all I'm worried about is how do I not look like Jabba the Hutt as we're filming this. This is my number one priority. So I've got a couple of thoughts in mind. I want to talk a little bit about forgetfulness. And I want to talk a little bit about kindness today and then share a passage of scripture with you. So part of the issue for me is that I think right now everybody is weary and we just continue to be so. And I know that I'm eager for us all to be back together. I miss people. But here's the problem for all of us. You simply can't download a hug. I think right now what people need is a hug. They need a stinking hug, all right? I mean, literally, we are so isolated from one another that the only thing we know how to do, it seems like, is to bite the heads off one another, right? So literally in the past 10 days, I've seen a shoving match in Publix. I've seen a mother yell at her children in her car at the gas station, and truth be known, they might have had that coming, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to judge her. But it seems like everywhere I go, somebody's fussing at somebody and yelling at somebody and not happy about this. And seriously, can we find any more ways to divide our country over? I don't know what the next subject will be. You know, whether we like Charmin bathroom tissue or whether we would like Stay Soft or whatever it is, we'll find something to divide our nation over, right? So I just have been concerned about this issue of kindness. Just literally, like, kindness has left the planet. It hasn't left the building. It's left the planet. It is just so hard for us to be nice to one another. I mean, I don't know why that is. The second piece to that is that I think, I know that in Bible times, you see it in the Old Testament, you see it in the New Testament, that we as a people suffer from horrible forgetfulness. Like, it just seems like we cannot remember what the Lord has told us. The Lord tells us, I'll be with you, I'll never leave you, I'll never forsake you. And then we go, where's the Lord? Like, he's not here, right? I mean, I don't understand why we struggle with forgetfulness. And here's where I see it playing out right now in the middle of this pandemic. 4 months ago, we touted first responders, nurses, doctor, healthcare workers as heroes. Every ad was tied to that. Every kind of opportunity we had to sell, and then all of a sudden it was gone. Like it's worse now than it was 4 months ago, and yet we're not talking about nurses and doctors and first responders. So I went out to Cape Canaveral the other day and gave away some Christian chicken gift cards and just kind of hung out and saw about 20 people and just expressed the love of our church to them. But I got a chance to pray with a couple of nurses. It was really a powerful time, and they just kind of shared how they just feel like they're the forgotten people in the middle of this, that every day go to the front lines and fight this battle, right? So I pray that we're not forgetful, and here is why. That I think forgetfulness leads to ungratefulness, and ungratefulness kills kindness in us, right? So as soon as we forget what we're about and who we are as a people, then it soon leads to ungratefulness that leads to killing kindness. So I want to share a passage with you. It comes from the book of Colossians. Paul writes this. He says, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion and kindness and humility, gentleness and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord has forgiven you. And over all the virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Man, if Christian people could just live that out, this world would be a better place. So my advice for us today as a church is this. Refuse to let your circumstances and your situations determine your attitude, right? Get up every morning and clothe yourself, as the scripture says, clothe yourself with compassion and kindness and humility and gentleness. Wouldn't this be a better place if we engaged people for whom frustrations are at a very high level, clothed as Christ, right? I think I'm going to be preaching a little bit more on that this weekend, but more than anything else, I continue to miss you. I love chance gatherings when we can see each other at Publix or just driving down the road. So know that you're on our hearts all the time, and I look forward to seeing you Sunday. Again, thank you for all that you're doing for us to be the church that does not gather, but continues to advance the kingdom. Love you.